Hello and welcome back to my channel. Today's video is very exciting. I'm going to be doing a journal setup video. I have been using this journal that I got from I don't even know where for the last 3 years. I started it in 2023. I decided it's time for a new journal, so I got this journal from Notebook Therapy. It's so gorgeous, it's so insane, it's so pretty, so pretty. It's suede and it's got like texturing and the gold foliage. It's so nice. So I started it. I've done a couple pages. I still have a lot of pages that I want to do for things that I fill out throughout the year. I waited for this journal for over a month. Very sad for me, but I got it now and it's so good. And all the pages are so thick, they don't bleed. It's been such a joy to have this journal. So let's go set up this journal 2026, y'all. So this is what I have so far. I have my 2026 opening page. I've got these new stickers. It's called the Fairy Tale Cottage Core stickers, and I love them. They're so cute. So I've been using those kind of throughout this. Then I have my goals page, my reading goals, some life goals. I'm really trying to be more hobby-oriented, craft-oriented this year. Create instead of consume. That's like my #1. So I kind of like wrote some of those things down. Goals for reading. I want to read one classical book. I try and do that every year. This year, I really want that to be Anne of Green Gables. Then I want to read 45 books. That's kind of just like a arbitrary number. I don't know, just so I have a goal. I want to read all of Taylor Jenkins Reid backlog. So that includes 7 Husbands of Evelyn Hugo and a couple others. I want to read more classical / high fantasy, so just those bigger, intimidating books that have been keeping me away, but I know are filled with wonderful stories. I want to read Rebecca Yarros's contemporary novels. I have one on my shelf, Variation. It's a ballet-themed story that she wrote while in between Iron Flame and Onyx Storm, and since I take a ballet class, I thought that'd be super cute. I definitely want to read that. I want to not be afraid to DNF books. I started doing that more last year and it really felt so liberating. I want to finish a Brandon Sanderson. That has been on my list for like so long and I haven't done it. Then I did this little mood board. If I go to Germany, reading, trying new recipes, knitting, reading, ballet, hopefully go camping this year. This just seemed like a vibe. I want that to occur at some point during the year. Yeah. Then I did this, my to be read. Guys, I got a printer. I love it. This is all of my books that I want to read this year. I already talked about Anne of Green Gables, Variation. I read the first of this, but didn't read the second last year, so I want to read that. I'm thinking Red Rising might be my book club book of this coming year. Finish Brandon Sanderson. Serpent and the Wings of Night is actually my next book club book. Ballad of Falling Dragons. Guys, I'm so hyped for this book. And then I have a bunch of pages where I want to do stuff. And then I made a January and a February spread. I got all this bee-themed washi tape, and I'm really hyped. happening? Guess I burnt that. That's crazy. What the heck? Did you guys see that happen? That's actually I've been working on this for like 3 to 4 hours now, So I think I'm gonna be done for the day. I've done a lot. I made a lot of progress. I'm technically not done with my setup, but that's okay. I did this, which is my intro page. I had already done that one. I have my goals page. I already went over that. Then I have my mood board. I think this page is so cute. I literally just took all these pictures from Pinterest and then printed them out, and I love them. I finished my to be read page. I think it looks pretty good. Then I finished my books by month and my book bingo. Pages turned out really cute with the flowers and my little paper pieces. Then I did my monthly tracker spreads where I can just kind of put my stats for the year, number of book pages, ebook, physical, audio, reread, or DNF. And then these, based on how many books I read, I make a bar that gets bigger or smaller based on the amount that I read. I finished my books of the year spread, which I'm really excited to do this year. I've never done it before, but I'm gonna print out pictures and put them there for my favorite books of the month. It's been a couple days and I realized I actually did a couple pages, so I wanted to put these in here before I posted this. So I ended up doing my book of the year bracket. I love how it turned out, actually. I love these stickers. And I just love this color. This is my favorite marker, honestly. It's such a pretty color. So I did that. And then I did my star rating in my what medium page. I do this in all of my journals. I did it for last year. This is actually like a very similar page this year. But I wanted to make it more colorful. So that's kind of where I'm at with this. And then I still haven't done my series tracker just because I simply don't know which series I want to track this year. But eventually this will get filled in. And I did fill out my A to Z tracker. I did this differently than I have in the past years, where I actually copied one of my best friends who made like this flower template, and I thought it was super cute. But I decided to just kind of do something different. I've been really into using my washi tapes. So I made this strawberry themed one, and I filled in a few of the books that I've read. Yeah, so I still have my series tracker and I still have my bookshelf, but that's kind of started out my journal. And I did add a couple other pages that I'm going to be using throughout the year. Like this one, I think I said earlier in this video that a big goal of mine was to try a new recipe every year, so that is what this page is for. I've done one for January and March, and I have to do a makeup one for February because we're not perfect. And I just finished this page, which is my book deadlines. The ones that are highlighted are for new releases, and then I'm just going to do it in the color of that month for my book club reads and their due dates / read by dates, the date of our book club. So yeah, I thought this was a super cute page, and because I was super late to the game and it's already March, and I didn't do a January, February, it's perfect because that's where my little key could go. So here we are, and yeah, that's really my journal setup. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and thank you for coming along, and I'll see you in the next video. I'm doing a journal flip through from last year. I made some really cool pages, so stay tuned for that one, and I'll see you in the next video.